Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday, and welcome back to another afternoon in Hyrule. That's right. Today, we're going to be continuing our Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 100% completion run. This has been many streams in the making after we took a bit of a hiatus from starting this challenge earlier in the year. We're back at it now in the month of May. And we're making good progress, I think. When we left off last weekend, I'll have to double check, but I think we were roughly at 150 Koroks and 28 shrines. So you can do the math on what percentage that is, but I think it's around 1/5, maybe about 20% complete the challenge. And you know what? We'll take it, right? Yeah. Hi, Euro. How are you today? I hope you're having a great Saturday so far. DigiTiff here as your host this afternoon. And we're going to get nice and cozy as we head through Breath of the Wild. So let's load in here. It is a long weekend here in Canada this weekend, which is always nice. We love a long weekend, right? So we're hanging out with some friends this evening. I think we're going to have a barbecue where we're hoping the weather would be a bit nicer, but it feels like every year on the May long weekend, winter decides to come back around. Like, I can't remember how many May long weekends I had as a kid growing up where there was snow. Like, it's just, I don't know what it is, but it's like the long weekend in May. Mother Nature's like, mwahaha, time to ruin it. So it is unfortunately a little cold, a little rainy here today, but you know what? It's fine. We're still making the most of it. It could be snowing outside, and honestly, I don't really care. I'm just happy I get an extra day off work, you know what I mean? Next weekend is the long one for us. Okay, I thought the United States had a similar May long weekend situation. You guys are right after us. Noted. I took Friday off too, so it'll be a 4-day weekend for me. Hell yeah, Euro. Happy early long weekend to you. That is fantastic. Love that for you. I'm good. I'm so hyped for Persona 5 X next month. I am so hyped as well. I mean, me and you are both big Persona fans, and I know just between the two of us, we've been talking for what feels like years now about the possibility of Persona 5 X not only coming to the West, but also coming to PC, not mobile. And it looks like our dreams are going to be answered. I believe the day is June 24th. So basically about a month from now, we're finally getting Persona 5 X, and it is coming to Steam, so we don't even have to play it on mobile. I'm super, super excited as well. I can't wait. I'm just interested to see how they're going to do it, because from every sort of gameplay trailer I've seen, it looks like a fully fledged Persona game. Like, if you told me it was Persona 6, I would believe you, but apparently, you know, it's sort of built for mobile, and from what we've heard has, you know, maybe some like gotcha mechanics. So I'm just wondering how prevalent those will be. The way it's looking less like a cash grab and more like a Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Roll type situation where you can play the full game without spending any money, and it's actually quite fleshed out. So I'm really hoping that's the case, because my expectations are pretty high at this point. I'm trying to curb them. You know, I don't want to overhype myself, but Persona 5 X looks fantastic. For any Persona 5 fans out there who haven't seen the new stuff from Persona 5 X, you should go check it out. It looks great. Comes out on June 26th. Okay, I was close with 24th. Hey, Kirky, good afternoon, my friend. How are you doing today? Happy Saturday. Welcome to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We're continuing our 100% run here today, which means I anticipate comfy, cozy adventures happening. Speaking of comfy, cozy adventures, we need to map out our next sort of Korok path. The issue is, of course, that I don't have a lot of the map unlocked here. I'm wondering if I climb up to the top of this, like, mountain right here, if I can get a better look at our surroundings and hopefully identify the nearest map tower. Oh, there's one right there. That's for that zone, though, I think. In order to keep myself on track, because as you can imagine, collecting 900 Koroks can get pretty unruly, and it's going to be pretty easy to, you know, miss one here or there, and then at the end of the game we're going to have to scramble and try to figure out what the hell you know, we're missing. I have been following a guide that's sort of taking me along a route such that hopefully I don't miss any Koroks. And that's the reason I want to unlock certain areas of the map, because so far following this guide has been super helpful, and it's keeping us on track, and I really don't want to stray from the path now, because like I said, I just have a feeling if I stray from the path, I'll end up with like 898 Koroks at the end of the game, and then we need to like scour the map for which ones I missed, and that will be next to impossible. So, I mean, even following this map, it is obviously a possibility that I might still miss out on some Koroks, but I'm hoping this will limit the amount of issue that we have, because this, you know, the fact that I have to collect a 900 Koroks in and of itself is a difficult undertaking, let alone the fact that there's the possibility we might have to figure out which of those 900 Koroks I'm missing when it's all said and done. I think that will be even harder, honestly, but anywho, we're doing what we can, and look, if we get to the end and I'm missing one little thing here or there, we'll figure it out at that time. But for right now, we're just doing our best. And speaking of Koroks, I think I actually just found one right here by accident. Well, we may as well grab that, and then the best part is, I think I see the tower we're looking for right over there as well. So this is all gonna work out. I'm doing really good, thank you, Kirky. I was just saying it is a long weekend in Canada this weekend, which is always a good time. Everyone loves a good long weekend. And very happy to be here hanging out with you guys. The plan for today is just to sort of what we've been doing for the past couple of streams. Just slowly work our way through the Kingdom of Hyrule, collecting Koroks, exploring shrines, and having a comfy, cozy day hanging out with everybody. Thank you for the Yahaha Euro. Our Yahaha counter is at 154. I think that's accurate. The unfortunate part is there is no counter that I can just check. The only way you can see your up-to-date Korok count is through the fast travel menu, or I suppose it's not the fast travel menu, it's the loading screen. That gives you an accurate count of how many Koroks you have. So the next time we load into somewhere, usually that's a shrine. Oh my god. Okay. This thing is strong. I will double check my Korok counter. I think I told you guys this already, but I've been playing the new RPG that everyone's raving about, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It was my birthday present to myself this year. I picked up Clair Obscur, and it is fantastic. Everyone's been raving about how good it is, but you know, that doesn't necessarily always mean that you will enjoy the game or what have you. But so far, I can say that my experience with Expedition 33 has been absolutely fantastic. Every review I've read has hit the nail right on the head. It is a beautiful game. It's so unique. It feels so unlike anything I've ever played. It's such a nice modern interpretation of a turn-based JRPG. The story is fantastic so far. I'm absolutely hooked on the story. Visuals are beautiful. The soundtrack has been a huge standout for me as well. I think last weekend, actually, I was comparing it to the soundtracks in the Persona games, which for me personally are some of my favorite soundtracks in all of video games. And I can very confidently say that the soundtrack in Expedition 33 is right up there. It is a great game. For my RPG fans out there, I know a lot of you guys like RPGs just like I do. 10 out of 10 would recommend Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's really good. Now, as you can see, the issue here is our tower is right in the middle of the lake, and the lake is surrounded by monsters. Ridgeland Tower. I guess we'll see if I can just climb up. I've got a bad feeling that I might get, like, sniped off the side, but... Oh, yep. There it is. There it is. Okay, the real question, though, is if I climb up real quick, maybe they won't be able to catch me. Let's see. I've been planning for... Oh, no, you dickhead. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to murder you, then. Ah! You are so annoying. I just want to... I was really hoping I could just get up this tower without these guys ruining my day. Honestly, I might still be able to do it. Hang on. Ah, fuck. Okay. We're gonna have to take these guys out first. Alright. Alright, if you want to die, then I will honor your request. I was going to try to let you live your best, I don't know, wizard life or whatever the hell you are. But alas, you have done this to yourself. Oh my god! Okay, yeah, no, we have got to, like, take out all the enemies around this tower before we even start climbing up, because that's really, really annoying. Anyway, back to chat. I saw Euro said, I was planning for Expedition 33 to be next on my list after Oblivion, but now that depends on how long I'm playing Oblivion, because P5X is jumping to the front the moment it releases, and I mean, that's totally fair. But yeah, you'll love Expedition 33. It's really, really good, so whenever you get a chance to play it, I mean, no rush, you will definitely enjoy it. Alright, these motherfuckers! Ah! I hate you all! Why are there so many of you? Okay, I need a better bow. I need, like, what is the best bow I have? This is low-key the best bow I have. Great, okay. Like, why did they put electric wizards around a tower filled with water? Also, can they summon the rain? Why is it now raining? Oh my god, this is disgusting. Everything about this is freaking awful. Why is everything electric? I'm just a water-type Pokemon trying to live my life. Leave me out of this. It's a shocking development. This is bananas. Why are there so many of them? No. Can't. Okay, here's what I need to do. I need to get out of the water. So I'm not super conductive. And then honestly, unless this rainstorm stops, we're not going to get up the tower anyway, because you cannot climb when it's raining, but one thing at a time. One thing at a time, and the first thing is you. Yes. Die. Die! Stuff like this that reminds me that the 100% run really isn't an easy task. It's one thing to be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna run from one side of Hyrule to the other and collect all the Koroks. It's like, no, 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 no. The game isn't gonna make it that easy. Unfortunately. The game is going to give you some challenges in between there. This is embarrassing at this point. I keep getting electrocuted. Every time I get electrocuted, I drop my weapon. Electro Elixir grants a mid-level resistance to electricity. Wow, drinking that right away. Okay, I mean, clearly it's not giving me that much of a resistance to electricity, because I'm still getting shocked out of my damn mind here. This is... okay. Okay. Maybe I've got another idea. We're gonna try a new plan. Here's the new plan. We're gonna avoid this Electro Lake completely, and I'm just gonna try to glide as high up on that tower as I can to avoid all the enemies underneath. The question is, I'm not sure under what conditions caused the storm. It didn't seem like it was random. It seemed very targeted, so we need to get up there. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go over to that side, over there. I'm gonna build a fire so we get that updraft. And then using said updraft, I'm gonna jump off the cliff, hoping that that gives us enough air time that I can float at least like halfway up the tower, which should avoid the worst of the, as Kirky put it, shocking developments around the base. Alright. But yeah, as I mentioned, I've been playing a lot of Expedition 33. What's everyone else been playing so far this weekend? I know Euro said he's playing Oblivion, which is obviously a large undertaking. The thing about Oblivion is it can be like as long of a game as you want or as short of a game as you want. You know, it could be a 30, 40 hour game if you're just focusing on the main story, which, to be honest, in my opinion, feels like a bit of a disservice because I think the majority of the content in Oblivion would be considered side content, and you really shouldn't miss out on some of that stuff. Some of the guild quests in Oblivion are absolutely fantastic, but again, however you want to play the game, it can be as long or as short as you want it to be. But I think for most people, on average, it's, you know, probably a 100-hour game. So all of that to say is I expect Euro will be playing Oblivion for a little while longer yet. No, Kirky, I don't want you to stop with the puns. I love the puns. I need to make that clear, okay? The puns are fantastic. Alright. I thought, am I dumb? I thought fire created an updraft that, like, caused you to go higher. Okay. I have to light things on fire for it to have the updraft. That's what it is, isn't it? Okay. We can do that. All this over here looks pretty flammable. There we go. That's the updraft I'm looking for. There it is. Alright. Now let's see. See, now the issue is I still don't think this is going to get us up very high. The tower is deceptively far away. It looks like it's just a short glide. By the time you get down there... I really thought I had a good plan there. I thought I could just float right in and avoid all the bullshit, but... alas, I don't think it's gonna be that easy. And I can see the rainstorm coming. It's over there. They just really wanted to make this as hard as they possibly could, didn't they? Alright, let's try the updraft idea again. Let's try it right here. See, it's moments like these that I wish I was playing Tears of the Kingdom and I could create some sort of flying machine to get up there. Grass really isn't catching. Okay, new plan. I don't know what the new plan is. I said that very confidently, like I had a plan in mind. I don't actually have a plan. I mean, the plans are twofold. I either defeat all the monsters, or I just run and hope for the best again. Guess what I'm gonna do? Plan B. Am I gonna regret it? Probably. Are we gonna give it a shot? Abso-fucking-lutely. Alright. We got a fishing harpoon. Now we're gonna go. Someone saw me. Honestly, if the lizards see me, I don't even really care. What I don't want to see me is the wizards. Lizards, fine. Wizards, not fine. Also, I should have waited till my stamina was full till I started climbing. Alright, let's go. Ah, the wizards see me! God damn it! Fuck! See, it would be one thing if they were just regular wizards. But of course there are electro wizards who have like a large AoE to their abilities. Alright, if we can get to this platform right here. No! 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 Bastard! Okay. Come on. Come on, Link. Oh, and the thunderstorm has started. Yeah, no, we're screwed. Alright. New plan. New plan. New plan. We are going to go the other way. That is the new plan. We are not going to go that way. We're going to go the other way, and we will come back that way later. All right. So, if we go back to Monotoma Shrine, which is right next to those ruins, there should be another shrine. I'm just going to have to sort of blindly do my markings here. The other shrine should be right about here. And then there should be a Korok right about here. Yeah, no, we'll be okay. If I go this way, yeah. We'll deal with the Electros later when I'm a higher level and have better equipment and whatnot. Okay, there's a Korok there. There's a Korok here, roughly. There's a Korok here, roughly. And then there's a Korok here and in the Forgotten Temple. Okay, yeah, let's do this instead. I think this will be better for us and for my blood pressure. This is just going to be better for everyone involved, okay? Those guys are putting chat with crowd control to shame. It's funny you say that because I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, wow, this is giving me crowd control flashbacks because me climbing those map towers is when chat really loved to punish me. How many times did you zap me with lightning or make it rain as I was climbing those towers? And this time around, I didn't even need you guys, okay? The game was like, don't worry, I got it. I'll make her life difficult. It's okay. Speaking of crowd control, it has been so long since we've done a crowd control game. Maybe that's one of the things we need to do next. I saw that they do a Wind Waker crowd control, which I think would be so fun. I haven't played Wind Waker in years and years, and it's one of my all-time favorite Zelda games, so Wind Waker crowd control could be super fun. That might be something we do in the future. It's been a while since I've actually looked at the list of crowd control enabled games. They might even have other ones that I'm not aware of, but I know for sure they had Wind Waker, which is pretty cool. But all of that to say is we should definitely do a crowd control stream at some point in the upcoming future because those were always a ton of fun. Anytime you start to glide, I think, and remove stamina. Hey, Meerkat Meowdy! Hello, happy Saturday. I can't believe I actually beat Breath of the Wild with crowd control on. Y'all did not make that easy, I'll tell you that for free. That was like Breath of the Wild hard mode. Now, I think the shrine here, if I remember, again, been a long time since I played Breath of the Wild. I think it's like almost inside this cliff, if you will. I think there's like an entrance somewhere. Maybe I'm dreaming. We helped occasionally. I feel like the only person who ever helped was Morgan. Morgan is the only one who took pity on me. Oh, I think the entrance might be right there. If you can see up there, there's some rocks that look like I can blow them up, I think. Let's see. I think that might be it. Let's check. Once we get to the shrine, I actually want to look up crowd control and see what, if any, new games have been added that might be of interest for us for a crowd control playthrough. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll do that now while we wait for the rain to stop, because I can't climb while it's raining. So let's see. Crowd control games. What games do you have? Minecraft? Skyrim? Skyrim crowd control could be insane. Okay. Baldur's Gate 3. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Honestly, that was one of my favorite games growing up. That could be fun. Stardew Valley. Fallout 4. Cult of the Lamb. Balatro. Resident Evil 3. Pal World. Grand Theft Auto 5, Super Mario 64, Super Smash Bros, Elden Ring. Oh my god, Elden Ring crowd control could be insane. Hades, which could also be fun. I love me some Hades. Hades crowd control could be fun.
I'm just wondering what a list was that had Baldur's Gate 3 and SpongeBob SquarePants for Bikini Bottom.
I mean, that's fair. Those two things have nothing to do with each other. This is a platform called Crowd Control, where chat can actually interact with the games I'm playing. We did Crowd Control Breath of the Wild a couple of years ago.
I see.
And then I just got in my head that we should do another one. And the list of...
The options.
Yeah, the list of options is very varied.
I was like, what is this?
The original Luigi's Mansion. Oh, that could be fun. I haven't played that game in forever. A bunch of Pokemon games are supported. Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Emerald, and Pokemon Fire Red are all supported. A bunch of Sonic games. A bunch of Mario games. A bunch of Zelda games, including Wind Waker, which again is the one that I was sort of thinking might be a good one for crowd control. You say SpongeBob? I mean, SpongeBob also could be extremely fun. I haven't played SpongeBob since the GameCube days. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. I mean, that shit was a good game. Maybe we do both. We do SpongeBob, we do Wind Waker. You want an Alana stream? I feel like that should maybe be like a charity goal for our next charity stream. It's like if we raise enough money, we get an Alana stream. I mean, I would donate for that. That's a pretty good reward if you ask me. But yeah, it looks like we have lots of potential options for crowd control. So that's something I'll definitely look into once our current slate of games are through. I mean, the thing about the Breath of the Wild challenge run is, as I've said from the beginning, my plan is to just sort of do a little bit here, do a little bit there throughout the year. But I definitely want to wait until we're done Blueprints before we start anything new, because that game's kind of taking up my life right now. If you guys haven't seen any of the Blueprint streams on Mondays, oh, the game is so good. After last Monday's stream, when I literally couldn't stop and I was the gaming meme of one more day, I laid in bed for like an hour thinking of all the things I want to do and try on this Monday's stream, so I can't wait. Also, we can finally see how many Koroks we have, 154. I'm pretty sure that's what our chat counter was, so we are right there. That's perfect. All right, it took us 35 minutes of stream, but we're finally doing something, which is nice. And on the bright side, by entering this place, we've already proven our worth, meaning there's no additional challenge waiting for us inside the shrine. The challenge was getting here in the first place, so I'll take it. But yeah, yay for accuracy. Maybe what I'll do is I'll kind of pick a couple of games off the crowd control list that I'm interested in, and we can do a little poll, and I can get you guys to vote on what you guys would be most interested in seeing. Because the games that definitely stick out to me are Wind Waker. I think Hades could be a lot of fun. I think SpongeBob could be a lot of fun and a lot of nostalgia. So perhaps That's what I'll do, is I'll sort of pick off 4 or 5 and get you guys to vote. Only 35 minutes. It takes Ash an hour just to launch the game. I've been on a hefty Skyrim binge now that I've finally modded it. Ooh, what kind of fun mods are you playing with, Kirky? Anything that, like, drastically changes the game, or more so just, like, quality of life stuff? Now, I sort of haphazardly marked this Korok seed because it's kind of hard to tell exactly where it is because I don't have the other part of the map unlocked. I think it's down here. The issue is if I jump down here and it's not, then we gotta come all the way back up, but although I guess in saying that, now that we unlocked that shrine, we can just fast travel up there. Oh yeah, no, it's right here. It's right here. Nice. Give me a good bomb. Nope, throw. Throw, Link, throw. There we go. Yeah, haha! He was under 2 layers of rocks. How are you even breathing down there, Korok? Kirky's a man of taste. He definitely has the bustier Argonians mod. Is that a mod? That's funny. Okay. It looks like it's like all rocks down here, which makes sense because we are in like a canyon. It looks like all the Koroks are hiding under rocks. Has anyone made like a Lusty Argonian maid roleplay mod where you just get to like act out the story? Because if not, that seems like a missed opportunity. Some QOL for sure, but mostly armor and weapons mods. Why have I not looked for a duck mod, BRB? Like that turns your character into a duck, or that adds ducks? Maybe both, I guess? Everyone is ducks, if you install the mod. Honestly, I want a mod for this game that turns everyone into Koroks. Yeah, haha! Ganon? Korok. Zelda? Also Korok. And you get a Korok. And you get a Korok. We all get Koroks because we are Koroks. Yeah. Bye-bye. Alright, we're getting the Koroks fast and furious here. Now, we missed that one over there. Does look like that one is higher up, so that's going to involve some climbing. Thank you for the yahahas, Meerkat. There's a mod that adds wild ducks? No way! Kirky, that was like made just for you. Honestly, I love that for you. Speaking of games to play on stream, as I mentioned, we'll kind of be going through Breath of the Wild throughout the year on and off. And then, of course, we're playing Blue Prince right now. But after that, I don't actually have any games lined up, which is shocking for me, because you know I like to plan things out months in advance. I'm an obsessive planner. But the schedule is actually pretty clear all summer, so if you guys have any games that you would like to see me play, or if there's anything coming out in the next little while that you think that would be cool for me to stream, just let me know. I'm totally open to suggestions. Like I said, it might be a really great time for us to do some crowd control, but we can sort of see how it goes. Okay, that mountain is way too high for me to climb. I need to see exactly where that Korok seed is. Yeah, see, I think it is up sort of on top of this cliff. Over here looks a bit lower. The classic issue at this part of the Breath of the Wild playthrough is I've been trying to trade in all of my spirit orbs for hearts, because the more hearts I have, the greater chance we have to pull out the Master Sword. You need 13 hearts before you can get the Master Sword. So obviously I want to get that as soon as possible. But at the same time, I also want more stamina to make our life a little bit easier when we're climbing. So it's really hard to decide what to get in terms of upgrades. Kirky says, ooh, I would suggest Croc, but would definitely check everyone else's suggestions first. I've never played Croc. Did they remake Croc, or are they remaking Croc, or am I confused with something else? I feel like I heard something about Croc at some point, but I've never played it. So that could be a lot of fun. Honestly, with that being said, another thing I wouldn't hate is to replay Spyro the Dragon again. We actually played through all 3 Spyro the Dragon games and 100% completed them a couple years ago when they released the remastered editions of the games, which was so fantastic. But I love Spyro so much, and they're like pretty quick and easy games to stream that could be a lot of fun too. There might even be Spyro Crowd Control. I feel like that's a game that would lend itself perhaps well to crowd control, so maybe I should take a look. They did remake Croc. Okay, it was remade by some of the original devs. Well, that's sounds like the perfect version for me to check out. Croc was one of the platformers that came out in the PS1 era, when it feels like there were so many different 3D platformers. There was, I mean, those were the days of, you know, Spyro, Croc, Banjo-Kazooie, Sly Cooper. Like, there were so many platformer games with like almost cartoon characters back then. It feels like it was really the heyday for those sorts of games. It was like the early 2000s, but I never played a lot of them. Like, I know people talk all the time about, yeah, like Croc, Banjo-Kazooie, Sly Cooper. But I've never been a big platformer person, see, and I'm still not. So a lot of those, like, I was more playing like RPGs. I sort of missed out on some of those. Spyro was the exception because I love dragons, but all the other platformers I missed. So it would be kind of fun to go check some of those out. Has it been years since we played Spyro? Oh yeah, it has been many years. When did we play Spyro? I'm pretty sure that was when I was still in law school, so 5 years ago? It has been a hot minute. Yeah. I'd love to see some Spyro as we just throw every single enemy at you 24/7. Let me double check the crowd control. Let me see if Spyro is in it. Yes, the original Spyro the Dragon. So not the remastered. Just the original Spyro does have crowd control, so that could also be very fun. So I think that's another consideration for the list that I'm going to give you guys to vote on. Alright, we got 2 more Koroks underneath rocks in this canyon up towards the ruins here. Now I need to know when we played Spyro too. I know the VODs, I think at least from the 3rd game, are up on my YouTube channel. So let me go check really quick. Because I'm just interested now. But if I had to guess, I think it was 2019 we played the Spyro trilogy on the channel. Let's see. Spyro. Yeah, here it is. Spyro 3 was uploaded. Can you tell me when it was uploaded? Spyro 3 was published April 13th, 2020. So we must have started the trilogy in early 2020 and then finished it right around the pandemic. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom is also a platformer. Yeah, that was one of the platformers that I did play as a kid because I was a huge SpongeBob fan. But yeah, it feels like so many games in the early 2000s were sort of like these cartoon platformers, which I was never good at, and which I will still not be good at, but perhaps we give them a try for science. Speaking of Battle for Bikini Bottom, that's another one that they remade or remastered, right? They've been remastering a lot of those sorts of early 2000s platformers. The thing is that unfortunately crowd control is mostly for the original releases of the games. Most of them are not for the remastered versions, so we would have to go sort of back to the OG graphics and stuff, but sometimes that's nice. Okay, we've got a Korok seed right here at the top of this cliff, and then we've got a Korok seed right there on the top of that pillar. And I was hoping I could climb the pillar, but it's not gonna let me, so I think we gotta climb the cliff first, and then glide over. Do I have the rest of the climbing clothes? No, I've just got the bandana. I was gonna say, if I did, now would probably be a good time to equip them, but, alas, I do not have them. Hoping, yeah. Sort of Skyrim horse there and run in place and recover some stamina. Look at me, I'm totally glitching the system. Running sideways and recovering stamina, let's go! Alright. Keep climbing, Link. Just keep climbing, just keep climbing, just keep climbing. We believe in you, Link, you're almost there, come on! Oh, I don't think we have enough stamina. I don't think we're gonna do it. Let's see, can I run in place again? Kind of. Yeah. Skyrim horse this hill, baby. Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah, that worked out perfectly. That's totally how Nintendo intended for these cliffs to be climbed. That was the vision that the devs had. There we go. Yeah, haha. Thank you, Mr. Korok. Alright. Now from here, we glide. Nice. Alright. Yeah. Sorry. Alright, now I think everything else is going to take us up into the temple itself. So there's one right here. There's one right here. There's one right here. And there's a one right there. There's a shrine right there. There's a Korok right there. Wow, there's lots of stuff up in this forgotten temple. Da-da-da-da. Literally every single Korok in this canyon is hiding under a rock. Yeah, ha. Thank you. Now, we gotta actually get up into the Forgotten Temple. Are we gonna need a Skyrim horse again? No, I think if I climb up here, it'll be alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, now the issue is, though, is this going to be too, steep, I guess is the word? Nope. Good job, Linky Poo. You got it. Just gotta get up one more tier. Is this gonna be too steep for Link? It might be. No? Wow. Upper body strength for days. Link does not skip arm day. That is impressive. Meerkat's gonna nap, so I'm gonna relax and watch. That sounds like a great idea, Meerkat. Enjoy your nap, and hopefully the soothing sounds of Hyrule will let you drift right off to sleep. Oh god, you know what's not soothing? That guardian, all these guardians coming to life. Oh my god. Meerkat, I'm gonna go nap. Me. Yes, this is good. Great. This is a perfect time for you to nap. Also, 3 guardians awake and lock onto me. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, fantastic. Alright. Love this for us. This is so relaxing. This is exactly the type of content I wanted on this, this Saturday afternoon. I gotta be honest, I don't even know where I'm going. What is the map? Rock? Beneath a cracked boulder atop the temple entrance? Huh? Just relax to the sound of Tiff's screams. Cracked boulder? Atop the temple entrance? Must be out this way. It is really rude that there are 3 guardians in there, by the way. I would just like to make that known. No, the map really looks like it's on this side. See, it would be a lot easier to, you know, like, find it if I wasn't running for my life. It must be, like, right up on top. Like, up there. You freaking Koroks. Why can't they make this easy? Why do they have to be in the most obscure places? Goodness gracious. Like, you need me to climb all the way up on top of this? That seems pretty annoying. Okay. Let's see what we can do. All the way up here. It's fine. This is the nice relaxing sounds that Meerkat needs for his nap. It's much less stressful out here than it is in there. So it is fine. Ah. You know what might be easier? If we jump on top of this from, like, up here somewhere. Maybe I'll just go get the ones inside the temple first, and then we can climb on top of the temple later. This got me here, but... Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna come back to that one. So, where are the next ones? Yeah, it looks like a lot of the Koroks are actually on top of the temple. So that's fine, because what we'll do, there is a shrine in here that we need to get, but... the quicker we can get out of here, the better, because, I mean, this is kind of bananas. I'm gonna need you to stop. Holy crap. This is- I do not remember this. I did not remember this temple was like freaking booby-trapped. This is bananas. Woo. Okay, go Link. Go, 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 go. The most booby-trapped shrine in the entire game. That was crazy. Wow. The things we do for the Rona Ketcha Shrine. That was actually insane. I hope this is one of those shrines where getting here was the challenge, because... yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not sure what's more challenging than navigating a hallway full of like 10 guardians, so... I think I did the work for this one. I'm gonna grab my Great Flame Blade. Whoa. Okay, that's actually a really sick reward too. And then we will grab our orb. So there's one Korok seed actually in this temple. It's behind the goddess statue, behind the shrine. All the others, I think, are on top. Which is helpful, because the less time I have to spend in this death temple, the better. Alright, we're at 161 Korok seeds and 30 shrines. Nice. Okay, this is this huge statue that we can pray to. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. Yes, give me a stamina vessel. I know I want the Master Sword ASAP, but with the amount of climbing we've had to do as of late, I think we also need the stamina. Thank you. Also, that is a big goddess statue. Like, what is she compensating for? We're gonna climb it now. There should be a rock somewhere back here. Good thing I got the extra stamina, because we need it right now just to climb this statue. Okay, catch my breath. Have to climb right up on top of her head? Wow, this Korok really hid away. I definitely didn't find this one in my playthrough. Oh yeah, wow. Jesus, Koroks. They really make you work for these things. Just climb this 20-foot goddess statue and I'm hiding right behind it, okay? Okay. Now, our closest fast travel, I guess, will be right here. The Manyatoma Shrine. And then we can run over to the side of the canyon, jump off and glide to the couple of Koroks down there. Okay. Whee! Honestly, this was probably a good spot for me to shield surf, but... we'll have to warp back up to that temple once we're done cliff diving, so I'll shield surf then. Get totally radical, bro. Choo 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 choo. Ah, hello, Mr. Goat. Ow, hello, Mr. Wolf. Oh, Hello, Mr. Skeletons. Hello, Mr. Bats. Wow. This is like a wildlife reserve. There's a little bit of something for everyone here. Do you like goats? Do you like wolves? Do you like bats? Do you like skeletons? Jesus Christ, meerkat. Wow. Is that what your character's been up to in your D&D sessions lately? Alright, yeah, this is gonna be so much easier. I'm just trying to climb up the temple itself. I say this is gonna be so much easier, even though it involves me jumping off a cliff, but everything's relative when you're Link the hero. Okay, so there should be a rock somewhere here. Is it down here? Forgotten Temple. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Nope, don't want to toss my torch. Like, these guys are hidden good. They heard that they were playing hide and seek from Hestu, and they took that very seriously. These guys could not be hidden any better. Now, the issue is guess what? I've got to climb again. Okay, what's the best way to do this? Probably go this side. Climb, Link, climb! Okay, so there's two more. There should be a cracked boulder. And then there should be a magnesis puzzle. There's the correct boulder. Oof. I was far enough away that I only took 1/4 heart of damage, so that's pretty good, but I was still close enough that I did in fact take damage. I was right on the very outer radius of that explosion. Sorry, Link. All in a day's work, am I right? That's just what you sign up for when you're going on a cross-country hide-and-seek fest. You might get blown up sometimes. It was in the waiver that you signed. Alright, magnesis puzzle should be up here, and then we are done with this stupid temple. Everything was fine until I realized every guardian has decided to call this place home. That made my life a little easier. And then, also when I realized that climbing the walls of this place is difficult. Alright, magnesis puzzle, where you at? Must be behind this rock. Yep, there we go. Okay. Nope, I didn't want the bomb. Where is the brick? Oh, there it is. Okay, so that needs to go out there, and then we're boop boop. Boop boop boop. It's right here, I think. Nope. There. Yeah. Nice. Alright. Done. Yeah. So, we can get rid of all these stamps. Slow and methodical. That's the way I would describe our strategy so far in this 100% challenge. Okay, so from here, we're gonna go this way. So there is a Korok right there. There is a Korok right there. There is a Korok right here. And one right here. And one right there. So let's fast travel back to the Manyatoma Shrine. This time we're gonna do a shield surf. Head on over. Hey Rector, how are you? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to Hyrule on a nice comfy cozy Breath of the Wild stream. We're continuing our 100% complete challenge run today. And just slowly making our way across Hyrule, looking for those gosh darn Koroks. I'm doing good, thank you so much for asking. Happy to be here with you guys, as I always am, and I hope you're all having a good weekend. How do I shield surf? I thought this, and then jump, and then, ah! There it is. Yeehaw! Making our way downtown on my shield. Korok's past and I'm seed bound. Following my map so I don't get lost. I think we've got a real opportunity for a remix here. Alright. I was so hoping you'd eat shit in the middle of that slide. Really would have went well with the song that I was singing. If Link just went face first. Oh my, I mean, that's another opportunity. He could just get zapped by lightning. Kind of pick your poison. How do you want Link to suffer today, ladies and gentlemen? Because we've got options. Oh, dang. This is one of those ones that you need a horse for. Which is fine, because we're right next to a stable, so that's fine. But we do actually need a horse for this one. There's 3 fences. Looks like they're like here, but there's 3 fences that I have to jump somewhere here. I must have marked the wrong place, did I? Yes, I did. The fences are there. Okay, we're turning around, back to the stables. Honestly, the stables will help, because if we have a horse, then we can move a little faster. Hopefully, you know, Horsey doesn't get electrocuted, but we'll deal with that if and when it comes. Oof. That lightning is hitting real close. Dang. It'll be fine. If Rector says it's gonna be fine, then, folks, it's gonna be fine. What are you up to this weekend, Rector? Any fun, fun Saturday plans for you? Lots of Doom planned. That's right, the new Doom game came out, right? I have to confess, I've never played Doom before. I'm not a big shooter fan personally, but I know lots of people dearly, dearly love Doom. I was going to say Dune. I mean, a lot of people love Dune as well, but Doom. So I really hope for you Doom fans that you are enjoying the new game so far. Honestly, a weekend playing a brand new video game sounds like a fantastic weekend to me, Rector. I was saying earlier, off stream, I have been playing Clair Obscure Expedition 33, which I'm sure you've heard about by now. It feels like everyone's talking about it. And honestly, just from my own experience, I can say confidently that it lives up to all the hype. Expedition 33 is such an awesome, modern take on turn-based RPGs. The setting and story are so unique and cool. The music is absolutely top tier. 10 out of 10 would recommend Expedition 33 if you guys are RPG fans. There's the Korok. I had to jump over those 3 fences to get him. You've never heard of it? I mean, to be fair, it is sort of I don't know if I'd go so far as to call it an indie game, but it comes from a smaller studio. It's their debut game. So I'm sure a lot of people hadn't heard of it until it came out and everyone started raving about it. It's been so fantastic to see how well it's been received for such a small team. I mean, they're not even charging, like, full price of a lot of AAA games for it, which is so crazy because I would have paid full price. The game is freaking fantastic, so it's just, like, another reason to love it. We love non-greedy devs. Give me more, right? Alright, there's another Korok. Yeah, honestly, I'm loving the fact that a small team of people said, fuck you, Ubisoft, we're tired of making boring shit, and just left and made Peak. Oh, right? You love it. You absolutely love to see it. It's a fantastic story. And it's been really cool to see a French developer find success as well. You know, for the longest time, video games were either made in Japan or the United States. So to see games flourishing from other places in the world is fantastic. Because it allows them to incorporate, you know, their own culture and experiences. Like, there is a lot of French in Clair Obscura, and I don't mean the language, I mean the culture, and the style of it. And it's honestly cool, because it's very, very different, and it's awesome to see a more global approach being taken to video games. I know as a Canadian, I've been super proud of a lot of the Canadian titles that have been released lately. I know a big one that's come from Canada lately is Sea of Stars. I don't know if you guys played that indie turn-based RPG, but that was an absolutely fantastic game. I love to see that coming out of Canada. There's nothing more French than beating the shit out of mimes. Oh yeah, they really leaned into a lot of the French tropes as well. There are mimes, there are baguettes. It's fantastic. It is great. Yeah. There's a windmill there. Question is the rain gonna let me climb this? Yeah, okay. Didn't have to go far enough for the rain to become a factor. Got a shooting challenge here, though, with a lot of balloons. And they disappear, which is really freaking rude. Alright, 1. 2. Nothing like shooting Korok balloons in the rain, right? 3. Korok said, you're really gonna earn this seed. We're not gonna let you just pick it up off the ground. You've gotta frickin' earn it. I wish they'd stop disappearing. It's making my job... Fuck! It's making my job pretty hard here, guys. Oh my god. There we go. As someone who never really got into turn-based RPGs and prefers more direct input, I like how they incorporate dodging and parrying in the midst of turns. Yeah, it's just been a super fresh and, like I said, almost modern take on turn-based RPGs. It feels like there's a little something for everyone in Expedition 33's combat. I also like the real-time inputs paired with the traditional turn-based combat system. It's a lot of fun. I've been liking it too. And yes, if you're wondering, my horse's name is Horsey. Because I am poetic, original, artistic. I could think of more descriptive words, but I don't want to come off as seeing seeming too full of myself and how good I am at naming things. Alright, what do we got here? A rock formation. Which is all well and good, except for the fact that we're going to need to find a rock to finish the formation. Oh, I got one. Yeah, I got one. Stay there, horsey. Yeah, ha, ha. Alright, I think that's all the Koroks here in this area. Got that one. Got that one. This one. That one. That one. Alright, what's next? We're going from this one to... Oh, there's one right up on top of this mountain. Of course there is. Of course there is. The Koroks always love giving me a good challenge, don't they? Alright, there's one right up on top of the mountain, and then there's one all the way up there. And then... Oh, these are pretty spread out up this way. Okay. There's one here. There's one... here? It's hard to see. Here. Roughly... Here, roughly. Oh my god, they just want me to do a giant circle around the Typhlo ruins. Alright. Sure. Let's do this thing. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. And then there's a shrine right in the middle of the ruins. Alright, horsey, we've got quite the journey ahead of us. First up, we gotta climb a mountain. Luckily, the mountain is more like a large hill. It's actually quite a gentle slope, so Horsey might be able to bring me most of the way up there. I guess it's better than naming your horse something like Glue. Yeah. You know, I know a lot of people like to use that one too, but Horsey's a bit more original. A bit more loving, if you will. Horsey kind of rolls off the tongue a little better. The unfortunate part about Horsey is, don't get me wrong, I love her immensely. She's the very first horse we found in Breath of the Wild. But because she's the very first horse we found in Breath of the Wild, she kind of sucks. She has no stamina, no speed, no power, but you know what? We love her anyway. She gets us where we need to go, and it takes a little bit more time to get there, sure, but we're not in a rush, right? It's a cozy Saturday afternoon stream for a reason. We're going to very slowly make our way from point A to point B, and at least riding on Horsey's back is a little faster than my own 2 feet, so we'll take that anyway. Alright, there should be a rock up on top of this mountain. Somewhere. Let me guess, it's on the very tippy top right there. Horsey's like, God damn it. The altitude. Alright, wait 1 second there, Horsey. I think my Korok's up here. Yep, sure is. I gotta be honest, as bad as I feel doing this, I might leave Horsey behind. Because I think it's gonna be a lot faster. Well, but then we've got a lot of ground to cover between the other ones. I was just gonna leave Horsey behind and glide down here, but in saying that, look how much ground we have to cover, and if we had a Horsey, it would probably make our lives faster, so... It's your lucky day, Horsey, you're not being abandoned after all. Alright. The question is, can you run down this mountain without breaking your neck? Hell yeah, you can. This is why I should have never doubted you, Horsey. You're perfect, just the way you are. little too steep for you there, huh? Can we just slide down here? Like, can we? We don't have to be this dramatic about it. Horsey! You're making me regret my choices. Come on. That's not even steep. Alright. Now we're back on track. Took a bit of a roundabout route there. It's okay, we're moving and grooving now. Got a great view of Mount Doom up there. Should be, yep, I see him. There's a little pinwheel right up there. There's also a Lionel right there, FML. Stay right there, horsey. Literally, please don't go anywhere. You will get murdered. Alright. Let's do our thing. My spiked Bokobo is badly damaged. Well, it's gonna have to hold out here for me to do this. I say as it does the exact opposite. Oh. Oh, how did that not hit? Are you serious? This is one of those ones that zooms in, which I hate. There we go. Okay. Now, there must be one more. Ah, all the way up there. Oh my god. I physically cannot aim any higher. Okay, I need to use a different bow. There we go. It's because the other one zoomed in. It was hard. Nope. There we go. Boom! Goes the balloon. Nice. Great. Up next. All the way up there. Past the Lionel. It's gonna be fine, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Alright. You don't see me, na 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 boo boo. He might actually see me. Oh, he sees me. But do you care about me? No. That's right, I'm not a threat to you. I'm just some random pleb. Riding a horse named Horsey. You can certainly leave me be, sir. Alright, cool. Now, I have one marked right there, but that's not the one I'm going to. I'm gonna go to the one up here. I'll kind of do a big circle around. Horsey, I swear to God I'm gonna ditch you if you keep acting like this. I took you because I thought this would be better for us, but all you've done is complain! Horsey, I played Skyrim. My horses used to literally climb okay, I'm leaving you behind. Sorry, Horsey. It just wasn't working. I need space. Hey, Pixie Muffin, I will have to double check the seed count the next time we do a load, but I think we're around 165 here today. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know you were Digitiff today.
I am Digitiff today. We need a Digi-Alana who can pop up on stream whenever you come in. You would love that? Alright, we might have to make it happen. But yes, we are plugging right along here on this cozy Saturday afternoon. Collecting all those Korok seeds. Looks great. Me and Alana are going to a party later this evening. A couple of us have birthdays really close together. Alana's birthday's on April 26th. My birthday's on May 8th, and another one of our good friends, their birthday's on May 8th as well. So we decided to hold off on having, you know, a bunch of different birthday parties and just have one joint birthday party. But what's a party without a theme, right? So tonight we're going to a friend's house, having a little barbecue, and the theme of the party is recreate a photo from your childhood. So me and Alana have spent the last couple of days selecting our photos and creating our outfits. And Elena's showing hers off to me right now. You guys will have to, we'll share the photos with you later tonight. I'm very excited to see what everyone's photo is that they recreate. Happy birthday to everyone. That sounds super fun. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's such a silly theme, but I think it's also going to be super fun. Like, you know, some people are going to do like cute pictures and some people are going to do like derpy pictures, and I think it's gonna be great. So yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. And Alana had a little homemade aspect to her costume that she just came and showed me. So the photo I'm recreating is from my 6th birthday. Also, holy dragon! Whoa, that's really cool. So yeah, I will definitely show you guys the before and after of the photos after the party tonight. Holy crap, that is insanely cool. Okay, random dragon, let's go! Not sure I could remake me vomiting on the priest who christened me. Oh my god, Kirky. That would be the ultimate photo to remake. Step A, get a priest. Step B, make yourself vomit. Step C, success. Lena needs to show me a funny picture.
Context. You can repeat it to them.
Or you just talk right in.
Oh. Context. I was FaceTiming my mom earlier, and while we were talking, I was just folding towels, and my phone, I needed to prop it up on something, so I used a picture of my dearly departed dog because the frame was the right size for holding up my phone, and now it's just the frame there, and it looks like I've built a towel shrine around her.
It does look like you have built a towel shrine to your dog. I mean, I love that for you. It's a good way to honor her memory with folded towels.
She's just right in the middle of the picture frame, and just all the towels around her.
Wow.
It looks so weird.
And what did Muffin think of the shrine that you built? Muffin was MIA. What the hell, Muffin? Where have you been? Jealous? Not my girl. She has never once been jealous. Never. Cut to me cooing about cute animals in games and her leaving the room. Never once been jealous. I'm gonna beat this moblin with its own arm. Feels like justice. Now, back to what I was doing before I was rudely interrupted. This rock goes right... here? Somewhere here. Speaking of Muffin, she is here with me. Hello, Muffin. I was gonna say we need a Digimuffin for when Muffin appears, but Digimuffin's always here, sitting on Digitiff's shoulder. Alright, that's another Korok. Now we're going up this way. Obviously, the closer we get to Goron territory, the less foliage there is. All of these trees are just sticks. Everything's sort of been burned away by the constantly erupting volcano up there. Alright, where are we going? This way. Geronimo. No, no, no. Link, what is wrong with your arms? There we go. Okay, that was supposed to go a lot smoother. It was supposed to be me jumping off that cliff and then gliding over these cliffs, but Link's arms don't work, so alas. Here we are. Hey Kev, how are you? Happy Saturday. Welcome to our cozy little afternoon here in Hyrule, where I continue my quest to gather all 900 Korok seeds in the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. If you're wondering where we're at around, I need to do another check, but we're at around, I think, 165, 170 Korok seeds, so you know, we're getting there. Slow and steady wins the race. Why are there so many of you? Luckily the moblins are one-hit KOs, so it makes it a little better. Alright, speaking of Koroks, here's our next one. Got a little balloon shooting, do we? Where are the balloons? Oh, they're hiding. One. Oh, they're literally hiding. Two. It's kind of cute. 3. 4. I see the other one. Oh no, like. Get your shit together, man. There we go. Dum-ba-da-dum. Yeah-ha-ha! Okay, next up we're going all the way down here. These Koroks are super spread out in this area. There's a lot of walking in between each Korok. But yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by today. I hope your weekend is going well so far. It is a long weekend here in Canada, so I am just resting, relaxing, hanging out, having a cozy afternoon here with you guys in Hyrule, obviously. And then, as I just mentioned, we're doing our recreate a childhood photo birthday party tonight, which should be a lot of fun. How far are you through the main game story at this point? We've done one Divine Beast, so still a lot of main story to go as well. Keep double checking where I am to make sure I'm going the right way. Looks like we need to turn east a little bit. Should be another Korok shooting puzzle here somewhere. The issue is I don't want to jump off the cliff willy-nilly, because God knows the Korok shooting puzzle is at the very top of this little mountain area, and then I'd have to climb all the way back up, so taking the slow route up the side of this incline, because I have a feeling the Koroks often like to be in the most inconvenient places, and yep. This one could not be in a more inconvenient place. Alright. The balloons. They move, and they are very far away. Okay, I hate everything about this. This is actually going to be pretty hard. Okay. Oh, you only had to hit it once. Oh, that's easy. I was going to say, those long snipe shots were actually going to be pretty tricky, but that worked out. Alright. The bright side of climbing all the way up this mountain is now we can just glide to our next objective, which is over this way. There should be even more pinwheel shooting waiting for us. see the pinwheel. Luckily, we basically glid all the way to this next Korok seed, so that makes our life a little bit easier. Alright, Koroks, what do you got for me? Multiple moving balloons. They go like slow, medium, and fast. We got medium, we got slow. Now we gotta get fast. Nope. There we go. Nice! Yeah, ha, ha! Alright. Grab a few shroomies on the way. Our next one should be an acorn in a log just up over here. Then we're going to the Typhlo ruins. There's a shrine in there that we need to grab. How many divine beasts are there total? There's 4. My luck with Pokemon Pocket over the last few sets has been garbage. Yeah, I find my luck fluctuates so much with Pokemon Pocket. Like, I'm either just pulling absolute bangers from a set, or I'm pulling nothing at all. There's no in between. So, I'm not sure why the RNG gods choose to hate you at certain points, but... Like, I'm not sure if it's, like, predetermined when the set starts. Like, yeah, Euro's gonna have trash luck in this set, or, like, what the case may be. Because it always seems that way, that it's... Yeah, you're either doing really well, or you're doing not well at all when it comes to a certain set. Alright, so these are the spooky shrouded ruins, and as I said, there is a shrine for us in here to find. As soon as you enter, we get a little cutscene. Traveler from beyond these woods, you are now faced with a trial. Find the shrine hidden in these dark ruins. Shrine quest, Shrouded Shrine. Luckily, they did decide to give us fire and a torch. And you can light other little torches. So let's see, we already navigated through the Lost Woods, but I think this is a bit of a different type of puzzle. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, you just need to follow, like, the beaks of these little torches. They're shaped like birds, and the way they're facing, I think, indicates the way you're supposed to go. Maybe not, I don't know. You know what I did find? A chest! I'm pretty sure you gotta follow the beaks of these birds. Again, it has been a hot minute since I've done this. But it makes sense when you think about it. There's gotta be some trick to it, right? To navigating through the darkness, so... Following the beaks of the birds seems about as good a hint as any. More torches there. I'll pick one up just in case we need a backup. The best part about all this is that there's lots of treasure in these ruins. There's also wolves that are trying to eat me, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Star fragment. That's sick loot, actually. Right. Herbs. Just gonna run away from the wolves. Burbs, burbs, burbs. Oh my Jesus, what the hell was that? I think it was like a deer or something. That was scarier than the wolves. Whatever sound that thing made. That was bananas. Okay, anyway, whatever it was, it didn't try to eat me, so... It's fine. really make you go far in this shrine? Now I'm like second guessing myself. I'm like, am I even doing the right thing? Am I going the right way? Maybe I'm not, I don't know. Maybe we're just going in circles, but I guess on the bright side, we are lighting up a lot of these little torches, so... Aha! No, we did it. I was gonna say, so that'll make our job a little easier, but we're good. So all I gotta do now is get the ball to put in there, which might be a little difficult, because look who we got here, Mr. Hinox. Hello, would you mind if I just didn't fight you, because I'm a little preoccupied? Would that be alright with you, Mr. Hinox? Or, no, you really want to fight, okay. Oh god, oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake, I put out my torch. And now I can't see anything. Oh, he's got the ball around his neck. I guess we gotta fight Mr. Hinox. Okay. We're gonna fight him in the pitch black. Fantastic. This will be great for us. Is this your second or first playthrough? This is my fourth playthrough? Third playthrough? Played the game back when it originally launched in 2018. We've actually already played it on stream before. We did a crowd control run a couple of years ago. But this is the first time I've ever tried to get 100%, which is something that's sort of always been on my gaming bucket list. So it's been a couple of years since I last played Breath of the Wild. I'm still trying to remember some things, but yeah, I have played this game multiple times before. No, he's gonna squish me! Ah! It's so hard because I can't see. Good thing his eyeball glows in the dark, or this would be even harder. I need a better sword to hit him with. Oh, I'm on fire. Okay, that's... No, he's on fire! Nice! Hopefully we're getting lots of eyeball shots. Nice, okay, I got him. Whew. That was tough. It's tough to fight those things at baseline. It's especially tough when you can't really see what you're doing. Luckily, we do get his toenails as a reward for killing him because, you know, that's a fantastic reward, right? I love stealing the toenails of my enemies. He also had a lot of snacks, which is cool. I do love snacks. And anyway, this is what we wanted, this little ball. We'll bring that back to the pedestal that we saw. And we'll be home free. Hooray! We did it! Nice. Shrouded Shrine quest complete. It is literally so dark. I'm just pushing forward and hoping for the best. I'm hoping that once we go in the shrine, the lights will come on. Or maybe this place is just dark forever, but regardless, this is the only thing we needed to find in here, so... Oh, we've got way more Korok seeds than I thought. We're actually at 178 Korok seeds. I was saying we were at like 160, but we're actually almost at 180, so that's fun. Now, give me my reward for navigating through that dark forest. We got an ancient core. Very nice. We'll grab our orb. And then on to the next one. Well, May the goddess smile upon you as well, emaciated corpse. Okay, no, I guess it's just dark in here forever, which is, you know, which is cool and all, but, kind of done with that. Now, let's delete all the little stamps I had placed. So we can better see that we got all the Korok seeds in this area. We got that one, 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 and we had that one. Alright, cool. So, from here, we're actually going to warp back here, and we're going to start exploring this area. As you can see, the last time we explored this area didn't necessarily go so well, but it's gonna go great this time, okay? Alright, it's gonna go so much better this time. Alrighty, so let's try this again, shall we? The last time I tried to get to that tower to unlock the area map, we died over and over and over again. But this time, this time is gonna be different. Alright? Before we go down there, actually, there's a bunch of Korok seeds, like, sort of along this way that we might be able to grab even without the map. Let's see if I can orient myself. There should be a Royal Ancient Lab ruins right here. If I can find that, that'll be a good, good marker to sort of orient ourselves. Should be... It's kind of hard to see again because I don't have the map. It should be right here somewhere. It's raining, it's oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. That's the landmark I needed to orient myself. So there should be a Korok here. Yeah, I see it. Royal Ancient Lab Ruins. Hello, Mr. Fox. Excuse me there. Gotta do this little Korok puzzle. Boop. Oh shit, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Ah, and there it is. I think it's the first little, chase the flower Korok puzzle we've done today. Most of the Koroks we've seen today have been hiding under rocks. For whatever reason. Yeah. Alright, and then if we go straight east from here... There should be a couple of Koroks. There's a rock circle. I wish I had the map. It's so much easier if you have the map. There's a rock circle here somewhere. If I was... Oh, I see it! Okay. Nice. We gotta see if we can Steph Curry this. Oh, this is definitely for 3. Ugh. Holy shit, first try! Let's go! You can call me Stephanie Curry. Bam! Alright, that was pretty impressive if I do say so myself. I'm pretty happy with how that 3-point shooting contest went. Now I gotta climb back up here if I can. we good. Okay, and then just down this cliff, there should be a magnesis puzzle down here somewhere. And there should be a boulder to roll as well. And then we're gonna have to go tackle that damn tower. The bane of my existence at the beginning of today's stream. We spent like 30 minutes trying to climb that tower. To no avail. But this time, we at least go into it knowing what to expect, so I'm hoping that'll give us the edge to actually be able to get up there this time. Now, the question is, what am I looking for? Say it for the umpteenth time. I wish I had my map. Oh, there we go. Okay, magnesis puzzle. Got it. So that goes right there. Come on. Come on. Seriously? There. No? That's gotta be right. Come on. There. Okay. Had to get in the perfect spot there. Yeah, ha ha. Bye-bye. That must be where we need to roll the boulder. Which means, ah yes, the boulder's up here. Time to play a little golf. Yeah, come on, Link. You can do it. Put your back into it. Now, let's hope the slope just naturally puts it right in that hole. Come on, Boulder, you can do it! I believe in you! Yeah! Nice. Alright. Okay, well, let's get away from these guys. They seem a little mean. There should be an acorn underneath the bridge right here. Rock Bridge. Question is, where's the acorn? Because I'd rather not jump off if I don't need to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I see it. It's over there. Ooh, that's a small target. There we go. Yeah, haha. Alright, so there's actually a shrine right here to the west that we can grab, which will make it a lot easier if and when we die at that tower. At least we'll have a relatively close respawn point. Now, to get to the shrine, we do have to go through enemy territory. Nothing a few headshots can't handle. Ow! Those things hit hard. The cow-spotted ones are always so much stronger than the regular ones. So if you give them a cow pattern, and watch out, they mean business. Crap. Ow. Wind cleaver broke. Alright. Okay. There we go. Phew. This is a tough little spot of fighting there. I mean, how many bokoblins did I even take on? 5, 6? The odds were against me. But we prevailed because we are the hero. Unfortunately, you're still not all gone. Get out of here. Here. Whew. I figured there would be, like, treasure for getting rid of all those guys, you know? But alas, I don't see any treasure. What I do see, though, is the shrine. Well, I don't actually see it, but the shrine should be just up here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Zalta Wa Shrine. So, like, every single shrine we found today, I haven't actually had to do a shrine puzzle for it, because the puzzle has been accessing the shrine. But seeing as this one is just on the side of the road, I have a feeling they're going to make us do a puzzle here. Yeah, 2 orbs to guide you. Okay. Oh, cool. And then obviously there's one there. There's a button here. Okay. Guess we need to get that one down. If we stasis it and then hit it with an arrow, it should fly off, I hope. The issue is it might fall into the... No, we're good. Phew! I was worried it was going to fall into the pit here, but that's exactly where it needed to go, which opens that door, which gives us that orb. And then if I just stand on this button, toss that in there. Okay. So we've got to launch ourselves up at the correct time. There. Beautiful. That was kind of fun. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, next up is going to be that stupid tower, Ridgeland Tower. Before we try to tackle that again, let's take a quick break. I see we have been going for 2 hours here. Let's take 5 minutes to stretch, use the washroom, get a snack, do whatever you've got to do to refresh yourself, and we'll be back here momentarily to continue our journey. Alrighty, thanks everyone for waiting. I am refreshed and I am ready to tackle this damn tower. That's right, up next is this tower. I think it might be easier if I actually fast travel back up to Toma and then come around the backside, because otherwise I'm gonna have to climb up the side of the cliff here, which is gonna make things harder, so... This is already hard. Let's make things a little less harder and try to approach it from a good direction, if you will. And of course it's raining. So if you weren't here earlier when we tried to approach this tower, the issue with it is that it is surrounded by high-level enemies. And you cannot just run past them. I tried multiple times, but they're all ranged enemies with electric elemental weapons, which has a bit of an AoE to them, and it makes it next to impossible to actually climb up that tower. And then of course it's also impossible to climb up this tower if it's raining. So all of that to say, they decided to make this extremely challenging. I love how the weather forecast just says clouds, but it's raining, so I don't know. Guess you can't trust the weather forecast in Hyrule either. Just like real life, they're prone to error. Yes, up here is the tower that we're looking for. And the best case scenario would be you sort of approach it from the sky and parachute in, if you will, which I also tried earlier. And it's not that simple either, because it's sort of situated right in a valley, so the highest point is not high enough for you to actually get in there. So the only way to do it, I think, is going to be for us to slowly and methodically take out every single one of the enemies surrounding the tower. Again, the issue is those enemies are very high level. There's also a lightning storm that likes to move in. Let's see what we can do here. So that is the tower in question. As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3 electric wizrobes. There are, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 electric lizards as well. So, let's just, start shooting, I guess. The issue is I don't have a lot of arrows either. Is there a best way to approach? From here, fight this guy. There we go. Okay, one down. And then from here, we can also fight this guy. This guy's stronger. Way stronger. Luckily, we're getting all of the headshots. Unluckily, I'm almost out of arrows, but anyway, one thing at a time. Okay, that's him down. Now, from here, see, I'm wondering if I can just... I don't think I can just go up. We're gonna have to fight you. Yeah. 1, 2. Ah! Moved at the last second and I don't have many arrows left. I do not want to use that guardian arrow. If it's close enough. I want a melee attack. Nope. And then of course there's electric bats too, because electric everything else isn't enough. They're the ones who summoned the lightning storm. That's what he just did. He summoned this lightning storm. I knew that couldn't just be a coincidence. Okay, so the lightning storm is gone, and I've defeated basically everything on this side. What do you think? Do you think we can get up there now? Give it a shot. There's another lizard coming. see. Link. Hey Greens, it's going well, thank you. Welcome to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We're continuing our 100% completion challenge today. And right now, we are trying to climb up this tower that I've been having difficulty doing all day long. Today is the day. Well, it was the day. I thought things were going well until I see now that it started raining. Which is gonna make it harder to climb. I think we might be sheltered a little bit right here, though. That overhang from the tower is actually sheltering me from the rain, allowing me to climb. But yes, this is an amazing game. This is one of my favorite games of all time, and so it's always been on my bucket list to, you know, be able to say that I 100% completed the game. And if you know anything about the game, then you'll know how much of an achievement it is to actually 100% complete it. This is a tough game to get 100% completion on because of what's required. What's required is all 900 Korok seeds, which is a lot. It's gonna take us quite some time, but my plan is if we just slowly sort of chip away at it throughout the year, that by the end of the year, I'll be able to tell everyone that, yep, I did 100% complete Breath of the Wild, and that'll be my little gaming achievement, my bragging rights, if you will. But yeah, it's crazy how many collectibles Nintendo spread throughout Breath of the Wild. There are 900 Koroks hidden throughout Hyrule that you have to collect for 100% completion, so it is a slow and steady journey. We're currently at about 180 Koroks, so you know, we're getting there, slowly but surely. Not in a rush, and trying my best to make these streams sort of, you know, cozy weekend fare. You can just hang out and relax or lurk and watch me traverse Hyrule. But yeah, I hope your weekend is going good so far, Greens. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. And I am so happy that I managed to get up that tower. Holy moly, we had been trying to do that all day. That was a tough one right there. The amount of enemies scattered around, the weather, the electric attacks you have to dodge. They did not make it easy to unlock this part of the map. Nice. Regional map extracted, and with that, that should make our Korok hunting even easier as well, because now I can just mark where they are. So, there's one Korok here. There's one there. There's one. There's a bunch right here. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. And then there's one all the way down there. So let's get those couple. I can glide right off this tower towards that Korok. And this Korok should be... oh, it's one of the race ones. A race Korok. It's not really the weather for racing, but alas. We'll do what we gotta do. Start point's right up there. I can see it. There's a little tree stump up on top of that rock, and that's where the race is gonna start. Hopefully the race is gonna take us in a direction where I can just glide, because that always makes things easier. And faster. Okay, it is in a spot where we can glide, however, I can't glide straight over there. I don't have enough height. So I need to glide here, and then run. and then book it. Come on, Link. Oh, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be close. Whew. Oh man, just made it. All right. Yeah, haha, indeed. Dang. All right, first try though. You love to see that. Now we're heading right over that way. Yeah. Welcome back, Meerkat. How was the nap? Who knew Tiff screams are a good thing for me to sleep to? Yeah, it's so funny how Meerkat said he was going for a nap, and the second he did, I got attacked by, no joke, like 10 guardians. It was crazy. It's like, of course, for the most part, these streams are very cozy and low-key and relaxing, but of course, the second Meerkat goes for a nap, things get dramatic. Well, it was 3 guardians at the entrance, and then the further you went in, there was even more. I had to get right to the back, and there was at least another 5 in the back chamber, so it was a lot. We had to navigate all of their lasers attacking me at once. But we did it, and now things are a bit less stressful. Okay, there's a rock circle. Oh yeah, I see it. There's a rock circle there. And then there's a balloon under here somewhere. And then there's also a flower trail. Oh, they're all beneath. Okay. I was gonna say, I'll get the ones up on top of this bridge first, but they're all actually underneath the bridge. Oh, I missed! And I don't have any more arrows, do I? Crap. I mean, I've got this one, but I don't want to use it. Okay, we need arrows. We'll circle back to that. First, we gotta work on our free throws. Yeah. Nice. 1 for 1. Weather cleared up, that's nice. Okay, and then here's another Korok right here. Where did it? Oh, it's up there! Dang. Usually these are like on the ground, but no, they're gonna make me climb. Alright. You were asleep by the time I got to the rest of the Guardians? Excellent. Wow. Clearly my panic screams and the frantic sounds of the Guardians charging up their lasers really do act as a lullaby for you. Oh no, where did it go now? Oh my god, all the way up there? Wow, they are not making that easy. Okay, are you, do you see it? It's right up there. Okay, there's no way I can climb up there. We're gonna have to go up and around. So before we do that, let's see if we can get any arrows here from this guy, these guys. No arrows? Seriously? Alright, that's fine. Oof. Okay, that guy's shooting arrows at me, which is a good sign. Because every time he misses, I can pick those arrows up off the ground. Plus, if I kill him outright, he might drop a bundle of arrows. Wait, where's... He missed me like a million times. Oh, his arrows are breaking because they're hitting stone. Okay, I need you to try to hit me like... there, so the arrows can stick into stuff. Or like hit me here. Yeah. There we go. Hit me behind these boxes, please. There we go. No, that didn't stick in either. What the heck? I thought the arrows could stick into soft surfaces, allowing me to loot them. Well, that's annoying. Did we do all this and we're not going to get any arrows? Which is the whole reason I did it? Fingers crossed there's some in here, I guess. And there's not. Great. Fantastic. Well, there is a big old seared steak that we can grab. There's a bow. Yeah, there are no arrows. Bunch of apples. Okay then, change of plan. I mean, we're gonna have to go up top anyway to get that flower, so there's more enemies up there. Hopefully some of them have arrows. Otherwise, I'll need to backtrack. Buy some arrows and come back. Tiff, are you using an extremely powerful sword to open boxes? I sure am. Because what is a sword if not a big box cutter? And also because it had fire infused into it, it cooked the apples that were in the boxes, so it all worked out. Using the, what's the name of this weapon? The Great Flame Blade to cook apples and open boxes. Just like the Great Goron Smiths intended. Alright. So, from up here, we should be able to get to that flower on the side. But before we do that, let's take out these moblins here and see if any of them will give me arrows. The red guy, he's definitely got arrows. Oh, they've all got arrows. Alright, if you want to light your own defenses on fire, honestly, sure, why not? Ow. That actually really helps me. Ow. You're just supposed to be lighting your defenses, nothing more. You're supposed to be lighting me, too. Ow. I'm on fire! Oh, that did nothing. Yes, we got arrows. Is he just curb stomping me? Are you serious? Come here. Holy! He's kicking me like a soccer ball. Probably because my aim is freaking terrible. There we go. That could have went better, but you know. It's fine. I got my arrows. They're dead. Now we'll get you too. Do you have any more arrows for me? Yeah, nice. Okay, we got all of the arrows. That is fantastic. Now, ooh, there's even more here. Grab that too. Arrows, arrows, arrows. Now, I need to see where that flower is, because the last thing I want to do is jump off the side and not be in the right spot. It's hard to see, though. Honestly, that was hell of an intimidation technique. If you're like a warring faction and you need a bunch of barely trained soldiers to storm a defense line and all of a sudden the entire thing lights on fire, they would reconsider continuing the charge. This would only work once, though. But no, I think you're right. I think it is a hell of a strategy. Alright, I'm just gonna have to jump. No, Link, grab on! What is happening? What is wrong with your arms? Oh, that was so terrible. He was supposed to grab the cliff long before he did. I also still don't see the flower. Does it disappear after a while, I wonder? Okay. Everything about that was terrible, and nothing went according to plan. Yeah, it resets after a while. It's right there now. That is so bullshit! Because there's no way I can climb up the side of this cliff. The question is how long does the timer last? No wonder I couldn't see it. It's because it wasn't there. Like, I only have enough stamina to get to this one, and then they put another one, like, all the way up there. Yeah, it's over there. Well, I guess we'll see. I did take, to be fair, I did take a long time to get there because I had to fight a whole bunch of moblins. So maybe if I just go there right now, it'll last long enough for us to get there. Also, Sheena, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. The game has decided to really fuck with me now by making it rain, so I can't even climb. Let's see if we can hit this balloon at least. Yep. Well, that's good. One of us! One of us! Sheena, welcome to the gang. Yeah, we might have to wait till the rain stops to try this, because I can't even get up there now. Alright. Well, at least we got that one. And on the bright side, the flower is still there, so it does stay there for quite some time. So that's good. Honestly, at this point, I kind of just want to stand here and watch it and see how long it does stay there. Because I think if I just, after, you know, I grab the first couple, if I actually just beeline my way up and around, we should have lots of time, by judging by how long it's staying there now. If you've ever seen the original movie that One of Us chant is from, it's honestly so unsettling. What movie is it from? I don't even know that I know that. Yeah, that flower stays there all day. Just, like, not long enough for you to take out two different hordes of enemies, but, like, long enough for you to take a roundabout route. Well, while we're waiting for the rain to pass, what we can do... Let's do a little mining here. Ooh. That actually sucks for us, because once the blood moon's up, all the enemies are gonna respawn. Ah, crap. Maybe I should just go now. Let's see. I might regret this. We'll see. Oh, fuck you. I'm definitely gonna regret this because I don't even have enough stamina to cross this river. Let alone the fact that that guy's gonna ruin my day. Before I even get to the other side. Yeah, you have got to stop. I need you to have stormtrooper aim, not whatever sniper aim you've got here. Okay, this isn't gonna work. I'm going to drown. You know what? It's fine. Maybe if I drown and come back, the rain will be stopped. That's one way to pass the time. Okay. So, the flower is still there. And the rain has stopped. Now, the blood moon is about to happen. I need a snack. The blood moon rises once again. I don't know how many times in my life I've heard Zelda say that. It feels like 1,000,000. And then there's the Tears of the Kingdom version, too. Alright, the flower is still there. I don't know what made it despawn the first time then, because it looks like it stays there forever. I just keep checking to make sure. Yeah, it is still there. So now, here's what we're gonna do. No, actually. I was gonna say we'll just glide right over there now. But no, I don't even want to risk it. We're gonna take the long way, because it really does look like it stays there for quite some time. The issue, of course, is all of these guys have respawns, but I don't really care about that. We're just gonna run past them. I guess the issue here is gonna be, will Link actually use his arms to grab onto the side of the cliff like I want him to? No! You... I think if I just walk to the edge of the cliff, there's an option to just start climbing. Rather than try to do this glide maneuver that I'm trying and failing to do. Okay, let's see if I can get up. I don't know that I even have enough stamina to get up here. Let's see. Wait till the very end and then jump! That could not have been any closer. Okay. Now, let's see if I go... Yes, climb down. That's what I needed to do. Okay, now we got it. This was surprisingly difficult. For one Korok seed to require this much effort. Well, the thing is, where did it even go? Oh my god, where did it go now? Are you serious? I don't know where it went. Must be on the other side, do you think? Oh, this is bananas. Oh, I see it. It's on the very... Oh, that is so bullshit. They had to go and make this the hardest Korok to get in the entire frickin' game. It's on the bottom point there. Alright. Guess we're climbing up again. Nothing like spending 20 minutes on one Korok seed. You guys can do the math at how long this challenge will take. If every Korok seed is this frickin' complicated. Probably eat something. Now, let's go get this stupid freaking Korok seed. If it wasn't for the blood moon, we wouldn't have to deal with these guys again either, but alas... There we go. I was hoping I could just knock him off the cliff like that.
It was my pleasure.
So that's 2 down. I'm gonna take them all out this time, so there's no chance of them knocking me off the cliff. And on the bright side, it does give us lots of arrows when we do that. Alright. Now, where is it that we need to go? At the bottom of this, right here, I think? Do not tell me it reset. Oh my fucking god! It reset! After all that! It reset, and we need to do it all over again. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. This is not fun. Whoever made this, Nintendo dev who coded this particular Korok Seed challenge, this message is to you. I hate you. This is bananas. Good news, another blood moon won't happen for a week. That's true. So we can just get up there now. Get the last 2. And then I never want to look at this bridge ever again. This is bananas. I cannot believe. Wow. So it must be combat specifically that resets the flower position, because it feels like it's not time-based. It feels like it's combat-based. Which is fine, because everyone's dead up here now. And as Meerkat said, there won't be another blood moon. So I should just be able to go get the final 2 flowers, and then we leave this bridge and we never look back. This is a test of patience for our great captain. And I'll be the first to admit, patience is not necessarily my strong suit. I can absolutely admit that. I recognize my own flaws, and one of them is patience. But alas, that is what the game has decided to test me with, is patience. Now, where is it? It reset again? Okay, well now I'm just confused. Why did it reset? It never reset before. Oh, this is... What is happening? Literally, what is happening? There's nothing wrong with having flaws. It's ignoring them that's the problem. Those are sage words, Meerkat. I'm keeping this thing in my sight. I'm gonna run like this, so it can't despawn, because I'm looking at it the entire time. Okay, I do have to turn around. If you despawn, I'm gonna be so mad. You still there? Yes. Okay. You're still... Yes, you are. Okay, what if we just do this instead, to save a bit of time? Honestly, I don't think that got me any further ahead, and I don't think I'm gonna have enough stamina to climb this cliff. I think I've made a horrible mistake. But I'm feeling a lot of pressure from these stupid Koroks. That risks are necessary. Okay, it's still there. It's still there. And I shockingly did have enough stamina to get to the top of this cliff. Alright, stay there. Stay there. Do not push the limits of my patience more than you already have today. If patience were easy, then there would be no traffic or no road rage. Which would reduce the amount of files on my desk exponentially. If everyone was just calm and patient while they drove, there'd be a lot of lawyers out of work. Okay, I think we got it this time. Unless it despawns in front of my very eyes as we're climbing towards it. In which case, I may uninstall the game. think we got it. Holy moly, you stupid little Korok. Wow. Alright. It's done. It's done. Alright. We're done with this little bridge area now. Next, we're going further down the shore here. Should be a rock on the shore and then an acorn in the tree. Okay, time to use the Master Sword on that bish. Chop him in half as a lesson to the others, and just leave his body in front of the forest of Koroks. Euro was just there waiting with bated breath for that flower to disappear in front of my very eyes. And for this 100% challenge run to be over. It almost happened. We were this close to uninstall. But yeah, I would love to chop that particular Korok's body in half and leave him as a message to the others. Because that was absolutely ridiculous. That was ridiculous levels of pain for a single Korok. Alright. The further we get from that bridge, the more I am at peace. I never, ever want to look at that bridge again. What's it called? The bridge doesn't have a name. It's the bridge over the Regencia River. I never, ever want to see it again. It's not even a man-made bridge. It's a natural rock formation. You get to name the bridge now. Yes, I've earned that, I think. That is my right after everything we've went through. What should we call it? Evil Korok Bridge, perhaps? It's got a bit of a ring to it. Now accepting applications for potential bridge names. Alright. There's the acorn. Beautiful. Yeah, ha, ha. Alright. So, let's get rid of the stamps from this little area. Okay, so from here, there's one there, one there. Oh, there's one of those ancient memories here, which I do like looking at, so we'll put a little marker there. Oops, wrong marker. Rock seed there. From Sophula Hill, there's one there. Okay. We need to go across this bridge up here. Believe it or not, one of the requirements for 100% completion is to cross every bridge in the game. I know, very weird. So we'll come down and get this puzzle, and then we've actually got to go up and cross that bridge. You need the reason for that is you need every named location uncovered on the map, and the bridges don't name themselves until you cross them. So if you're wondering why that very specific requirement is needed for 100% completion, it's because you need 100% map completion, which involves discovering all of the named areas. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Get... Okay, I was gonna let you live, whoever's back here. Things have changed. Okay. Now. Get in this gap. No, stop turning. Just... Why is everything so difficult all of a sudden? feel like we were cruising along, having a great day here in Hyrule, and then all of a sudden they said, let's test Tiff's patience in every possible way. And you know why? It's because I'm not even doing the right thing. Okay. Okay. I see. That maybe makes more sense. It's supposed to go in here. Okay. Okay, now, climb this bridge. Climb this mountain to get to the bridge. My brain is devolving into mush after everything the Koroks have put it through today. Times like these, I wish I had Horsey, but alas, I can't remember where I left her. Up in the mountains, I think, because she refused to be a Skyrim horse. She paid the price for that by being left behind. There we go. Jetto Bridge. Perfect. Now we're going down there. Should be a rock and a tree down there. Yeah, it's actually not just bridges you need to cross. It's all named locations on the maps. That involves various ruins and various hills and stuff too. I'm trying to get them all as we go through here, but I'm sure I inevitably will have missed something. I feel like the hardest part of this challenge is actually going to be at the very end when we need to do the great cleanup and figure out what the hell I missed. We're gonna have to scour the map for whatever little bridge I didn't go over. That's gonna be the real challenge, but anyway, we'll save that for later. We don't need to worry about that right now. Yeah, haha. Right. Ah, fuck, my knee just popped, but it felt good? Okay, that's good. That's good. I feel like pops are really 50-50. It's either like the best feeling, like just such a release of tension, like, ah, or it's the worst, and it's just like, ow. So I'm glad it was a good pop. Now, yeah, we're going down to the ruins so we can get the memory. That's actually a named location we need to uncover as well. There's a rare horse, actually, somewhere around here that you can get. It's Princess Zelda's white horse. It's somewhere in this region. So we should keep an eye out for it, 'cause if we can get it, that would be cool. It's a good horse. First, let's take a look at this memory. It's actually going to be a horse-related memory here.
Be sure to take the time to soothe your mount. That's the only way it will know how you truly feel. Your advice was quite helpful, thank you. This little one and I are getting along quite well now. At first, I wasn't sure if I should outfit him with all of the royal gear. I thought maybe he should have to earn it first. But it works. He wears it like a true natural. I'm trying to be a bit more empathetic. Benefit of the doubt, you know?
What a beautiful night for a horse ride.
See that mountain? That's Mount Lanayru. It takes its name from the goddess of wisdom. Lanayru's decree is very specific. It says no one is allowed under the age of 17. For only the wise are permitted a place upon the mountain. I've prayed at the Spring of Courage and at the Spring of Power, yet neither awoke anything inside me. But maybe up there. Perhaps the Spring of Wisdom, the final of the three, will be the one. To be honest, I have no real reason to think that will be the case. But there's always the chance that the next moment will change everything. Tomorrow is my 17th birthday. So then I shall go and make my way up the mountain.
There you have it. Zelda's 17th birthday plans. Good thing she's 117 now. 17 feels like yesterday, hey Zelda? Zelda watching Link catch a flower while she struggles to keep the world safe alone. Yeah, Zelda must hate me right now. She's just up in Hyrule Castle waging a century-long battle against Ganon and watched me fail repeatedly to get that frickin' flower from that bridge. The second I save the world, the first thing Zelda's gonna do is slap me. You fucking idiot! You collected 900 Korok seeds before you decided to come and help me, huh? That was your priority. Sorry, Zelda. I really like Koroks, okay, Zelda? Speaking of Zelda, is that her horse? That looks like her horse. Oh. Seeing as we just conveniently stumbled upon this guy, may as well grab him, right? If we can. I gotta be honest, I can't remember how to tame a horse. Oh, you mash L. I don't have enough stamina. I didn't have nearly enough stamina to tame that horse. She said, get the fuck off me. Where am I going? Well, we can come back and try to tame that horse another day once we have more stamina. I think you need like 2 full wheels of stamina to tame the horse. And like I was saying before, it's a constant struggle because I want hearts to get the Master Sword, but then I want stamina to help in our adventures and get cool horses. But alas, you have to pick one or the other. I don't have enough resources to get all of both, so... Alright, we got ourselves a little apple puzzle. Question is, do I have any apples? I do. Haven't done one of these in a while. Oh, come on. Link, in the bowl. In the bowl. In the bowl. There. Yes. Attaboy. Link, sorry, but it was so worth it. Look what they gave me after I got them all, Zelda. Yeah, unfortunately, the reward for getting all of the Korok seeds is pretty lame, which is unfortunate due to all the work that it requires, but... Anyhow. Don't forget to steal the apples back. You're right, we can't give the Koroks good things. Okay, where are we going from here? To the stable, I guess. The stable is just over here, right? I thought there was a stable here. No, I'm positive there's a stable here. It's around the corner. Oh yeah, and there's another bridge we gotta cross, so... Let's go do that. I don't know if just gliding over the bridge is enough. Manhala Bridge. I'm pretty sure the stable's like over this little hill. While we're at the stable, we will take a moment to buy all of the arrows. Then we can get back our quest. Hello, Beetle, where are you? I'm looking to buy your finest arrows. Beetle! Where are you? Oh, Beetle! Oh, seriously, where is this guy? Okay, he must be walking the road somewhere. While we wait for him to do that, let's actually do a little cooking. We can, cook some of this stuff. Get some meat skewers. Not sure how tossing meat into a pot puts it on a skewer, but who am I to ask questions? Skewer is included with every pot, I guess. And do I have anything for us to make a stamina potion? Stewed with critters to make elixirs. Silent warmth. Movement speed. Maybe if I go 2 mushrooms, 1 moblin guts? Nope. Dubious food. Never mind. Thought that was gonna make an elixir, but... Bat wings? Heat resistance. Alright. We'll just do heart restoring for now. Fried wild greens. Alright, Beetle's not here, I guess, is he? Well, that's fine. We can just continue with the Korok collecting. There was a ton more up in this area that I didn't actually get, so it's fine. Let's, well, we'll take a minute and just mark them. There's one there, there's one there. There's a ton in this area, actually. Holy crap, this might be the most Korok-infested area that we've explored yet. Oh, yeah, no, there's a lot. Okay, there's one. It's hard to tell where this one is. Here-ish. In the middle of the lake. Over here. There's like a line of them right here. There. There. Up on the very top of Satori Mountain. Yep. Here. And then there's another one there, and then there's another one here, along with a shrine. And then down here, here, and then here, and then here, and then there, and there. Okay, we've got 1 million Koroks to get in this area. That's actually an insane number of Koroks. Alright. I'd say we'll probably get through this little section, if you want to call it that, and then we'll call it a day here for stream. I anticipate this will probably take us another half hour or so by the time we get through all those Koroks, and God knows some of them may be extremely frustrating, like ones we've encountered in the recent past, so we'll see how long it takes. And we've still got some stream left, but I just figure this sort of big section here will be a good thing to knock off the list before we call it a day. We'll have to do a Korok update as well. I'm not sure what our current count of Koroks is. We've got to be getting close to 200 now, I think. So by the time we finish this section, I think we'll definitely be past 200 Koroks, which is exciting. That's another milestone for us. So the next one, if we just follow this road, it'll sort of get us right to where we start this leg of the Korok hunt, and we should have an apple offering, should be the first thing we see. Okay. Apple offering. Yeah, there it is. For the hardest challenge in the game, try to drop this damn apple in this bucket. There we go. First time's the charm. Nice. Steal those apples right back. Sorry. I offered you an apple, but I've taken it back immediately after. Nobody said no take backsies on the offering, so guess what? Haha. Acorn right there. Keep heading west. Oh fuck, I haven't been yahahaing. Yeah, I think we're behind on the yahahas. When TS was fuddling around with the command last weekend, he made it so you can just manually set the counter to a number, essentially meaning we can catch up without having to use the yahaha command every single time. So we might just have to wait till the next time TS is around and get the yahaha counter back up to date, because I think we're a bit behind, and at this point I don't want you guys to have to spend all afternoon yahahaing consistently to get us back on track, so it's all good. Imagine not having a map and finding these organically. I know, it must have taken seriously hundreds of hours, if not thousands of hours. Like, the person who made this map that I'm referencing, shout out to them, because again, like you said, finding these organically, I don't even know how you would do it. Some of them are so well hidden, it's insane. Okay, there should be... what are we looking for here? Hanging acorn? Oh, there it is. Yeah, whoever raw dogs the 100% completion challenge in Breath of the Wild is on another level entirely. Like, the challenge itself is difficult. I cannot imagine doing it completely blind. In fact, I feel like even attempting to do that would take years off my life. Doing this with a guide is annoying and time-consuming. So yeah, organically is a whole other challenge, I think. The trees over here are so unique looking. Like, there could just be a random rock on top of any random tree in this game. And how many trees are in this game? Thousands. Like, imagine checking the top of every single tree here. Not knowing exactly where you're going. It's crazy. Yeah, it's underneath these leaves. I guess we have to burn them? I'm wondering. Rather than waste a fire arrow. Oops. I was wondering if I just used a bomb. If that would catch them on fire. Aha! It didn't catch them on fire, but it did blow them out of the way, which is the same thing for our purposes. Bye-bye! The thing about the map, too, is I find it a little difficult sometimes to judge elevation. So I never know, should I be climbing up? I've sort of learned just through trial and error that when in doubt, climb up, because it's a lot easier to go down than it is to go up. But in this particular circumstance, like, I really can't tell how high I'm supposed to be. I think I'm supposed to be quite high. Because apparently it's another rock between leaves, and I don't see any leaves down there. There's not going to be any leaves on the side of the mountain, which means we probably need to get to the top of the mountain to find leaves. Yeah, it must be, like, right here. Maybe? Maybe I marked it in the wrong spot. Let's see. It's, no, I mean, it looks like I've marked it correctly. Hmm. I do not see leaves. Hello, Muffin. Are you here to help me track down this Korok? Is it? Are you sure? Yeah. Okay, I gotta zoom in on this map. So if we use this little circle thing as a landmark, it's like right... Oh, maybe it's not as far down. I think it's like right there. Oh, there it is. Nice, okay. That was tricky. Luckily, we know just what to do to get rid of leaves. Bombs do the trick. Alright, now it's time for all of the ones that are clumped right together by the lake. Okay, first up we've got Rock's Circle, which is all fine and dandy, but where... I do not see any rocks to throw into said circle. Oh, here they are. Okay. Come on, Link. Put your back into it! Ah! We need elevation. Come on, Link. Put your... Nope. Wow, what was that? He, like, broke his ankles, fell down the hill, and let the rock hit him in the head. Okay. There we go. Yeah, ha. This is like a Korok wonderland here in this little, almost oasis-looking spot in the middle of the mountains. I haven't done one of these in a while. One of the magnesis stumps. So you gotta pick up the rock and put it in the stump. There it is. Oh, no, that's not right? Oh, there's two. No. What is wrong with you? Why aren't you right? No, there is two. I see. There is two. The other one's right there. Okay. I feel like at this point in our Korok journey, we've seen every variation of Korok puzzle that there is to see. So that's good, at least. At least we figured out how to do all of the puzzles, but sometimes it's a little easier said than done. Oh, they're connected! Oh, that makes things harder. Okay. Is the chain long enough? It's gotta be long enough. There we go. Yeah, ha, ha. Next up, I see the flowers over here. Presumably I need to burn those brambles without burning down the forest. Nice. Okay, so we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, ha, ha. Okay, so that's that one. And then there should be a rock up here. I like when there's so many in a row like this. It makes it so fast. You're just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, now unfortunately I think the next one's up on top of a mountain, because of course it is. Yeah, it's kind of back that way though. Okay. Sushi? Oh my goodness. The best Hyrule exploring snack ever. Thank you very much. This will give me the fuel I need to find these last few Koroks. Thank you, Alana. Got sushi leftovers delivered. I think that deserves a round of applause. She can't hear it, but it's happening. And that's what matters. There we go. Do. Well, this guy's popping up and taking the first bite. We had sushi for dinner last night. Thank you very much. And the best part about sushi, at least for us, is it feels like there's always leftovers. Okay, so let's climb up the mountain next. There should be a tree up at the peak, and there should be a rock on top of that tree. I don't have a 100% accurate count right now, but I'm fairly confident that we are over 200 Koroks. Which, honestly, deserves another round of applause. Go us. Go team. We've gone through a lot of pain to get here. A lot of mountains have been scaled. A lot of Koroks have been cursed at. But 200. That's a good milestone. We're getting close to 25%. We need, what, 225 for 25%? Honestly, depending on how many we have here at the end of this little section, maybe we'll make that our goal before we end stream today. 225, which would be 25%, but we'll see. I'll see how many we're at. Bye-bye! This is a beautiful little area, by the way. Holy moly, look at these cherry blossoms! Wow! That is gorgeous. Okay. That's a nice little spot. So glad collecting these flowers does not involve any climbing. Just running. This is much more to my jam. What a beautiful view here. Wow, look at all these birds. See, this is what I love about this game. After hundreds of hours of gameplay, I still find moments like this that are just absolutely beautiful. Look at this view. So many burbs. I love it. Alright, we've got another shrine right there, which we're obviously going to grab, but there should be a leaf pile here somewhere. Where's the leaf pile? Oh, it's literally right next to the shrine. Okay, that works. By going into the shrine, not only will we, A, get a shrine, which is good, but the loading screen will also allow us to confirm our Korok count. So let's load in here and take a look at that. How many do we have? Let's see. Drum roll, please. I don't have a drum roll button. I really need to add one of those onto the stream deck. We've got 207. Let's go. Officially over 200 Korok seeds. Well, probably should have jumped there. Now, the name of the shrine often gives you a tip or a hint as to what you need to do. So I think what I'm supposed to do there is not what I did. I think I'm supposed to make this swing by pulling it back and then can't make it swing while I'm standing on it, can I? No. You gotta make it swing in advance. Okay. Probably gonna die a lot here. It's the long and short of it. So we gotta get this thing swinging, then we can jump. There we go. It's a little bit erratic. That's... wow. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Okay. Come on. Welcome back to the land of the living, Link. Alright, we're on. We're swinging, we're jumping. Perfect. Now. You. Same deal. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm making it swing maybe a little too aggressively, but you know what? If it gets the job done, it gets the job done. Can I? Yep. There we go. Forest Dweller's Spear. Always good to have a weapon that's not metal, just in case you find yourself in the middle of a lightning storm. Oh, I just need to move these out of the way, I think. Yeah. Thought it was like a chain reaction type thing at first, but it's not. It's a get out of my way type reaction. Got us a Forest Dweller's Bow. We're getting all the Korok weaponry here. And then here... Ah! See, the thing is if I let that metal thing go, it's gonna move without me, so I gotta wait till I'm on it, I think. The issue is this motherfucker. Okay, I gotta get him out of the way. I was hoping I could just kind of like sidestep there. But we've gotta fully move you out of the way. You've just gotta go. Can I put you up here, maybe? Oh. Well, it'll still work. Okay. Oh my Jesus Christ. Why am I so bad at this? Oh, okay. I don't need to go all the way down there, thank God, because that thing's about to kill me. It was a trap of my own making. I'm the one who gave it that much momentum, but anyway. I could reach it from here like 2 seconds ago. There. No! 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 Wow. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. We got this. New plan. What does that do? Nothing helpful. Okay. Also, now apparently I can reach it from here? Okay. That didn't work before, but... Also, the thing doesn't slide while I'm standing on it. Interesting. Now it does. I don't know what's happening here. I literally have no idea what's happening here. Okay. Here, we've got to make stairs. Link, what? What's wrong with your arms? Now, there is a chest right there. 300 rupees! Hell yeah, that was worth going out of my way. Quick little fall to my death. Oh, I was hoping it would respawn me over on the other side. Okay, that's fine. This'll work too. Just need to move all of you out of the way. Oh! I don't think this is supposed to be this difficult. I'm just struggling with this shrine for some reason. Oh, and I'm gonna like die. That's not good. Oh, it's because if you push them, they sort of move like there's a lot of friction, or not a lot of friction, I suppose. hope I can make this jump. Oh, yes, okay. Now, here... Gotta burn things. Honestly, I don't even need the lanterns. I've got fire arrows. Let's just use those instead. It's easier. Hooray! One last Magnesis puzzle. Finally. Give me my orb. Ah, sushi consumed. Now, for our next one, going south a bit. There should be a boulder we need to roll. Ah yes, I see the boulders. Now, where do we need to roll them, though, is the queue. Oh, I see. All the way down there. It's a pretty long shot. Let's hope the terrain helps me out. Let's see how it goes. Guide that boulder, please. Oh! It, like, hit the hole and bounced out. I didn't realize you were playing golf with your friends today. Alright, let's try this. Yes! Whew! There we go. Yahaha! Bye! Now, where's this one? Is it up on top? This cliff? I think it might be. Oh, a rainbow! So pretty! Love it. Oh yeah, here it is. When in doubt, climb upwards, because the Koroks want to make you work. Okay, so here's what we gotta do. Give it a little stasis, give it a little hit. Probably shouldn't have done that with my lightning rod, but anyway. Bye. Hello. Right. Next up, we've got a race. Oh, I think the race is up on top of this mountain, because as I just said, when in doubt, go up. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh my god, it's up on top of the mountain? How the fuck? Okay, I've got an idea. idea isn't really working out the way I wanted it to. My idea was to create an updraft, but that's clearly not working. I thought if I had a bit of an updraft, we could just float up there, you know what I'm saying? Okay, on the bright side, it does last for a really long time. Ooh, is this an updraft? It might be. Let's see. Might find out if I didn't do that. Oh my god. How much time do I have left? Probably not a lot. Just want to see what this is. Holy crap, why am I so bad at this? I just knocked myself down the mountain. Okay. Clearly my aim is completely off. So we are going to walk up there, place the boulder, and then find out what it is. Or not, because that didn't work either. There. Are you an updraft? You are not even an updraft. All that. Well, I mean, at least we got loot. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. 5 ice arrows, we'll take it. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Clearly the timer lasts forever. It's still ticking, and I fell down the mountain twice, so let's just fly over there and then climb. Thank God they made this timer so long, or this could have been incredibly frustrating too, but we made it with tons of time to spare. Hell yeah. Okay. From here, we're going down there, southeast. This way? Yeah. Should be an acorn in one of these logs. Not you, not you. There you are. Beauty. And then there should be even more shooting right there with that pinwheel. Oh my god. Oh my god, stop moving so erratically. One more, and this is the most erratic of the bunch. Fantastic. There we go. Yeah, ha, ha. Alright, we're getting pretty close to 225. So I feel like at this point, let's just do a couple more. Because if we could end at 25% for the day, in terms of Korok seeds, that would be a huge accomplishment. So let's just take a minute to delete all the stamps that I had placed. And then let's map out our next little route. We just need like 10 or 15 more, and we'll be at 225. Is that it? Yes, okay. So if we go from here, there's actually a bunch more up this way. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. There's one here. There's one here. One here. There's a shrine over here. And there's Korok. Oops. Korok there. Korok there. Korok here? It's hard to tell. Here-ish. And there. Okay. Let's get those few, and then that should get us to 25% for the day, which I think will be a good place for us to end off. So, from here, we're going north, up the mountain. Of course we are. It's always up the damn mountain. Uh-oh, did my controller die? Ah, shit. 1 second. Ugh, I'm gonna have to plug my controller in. Oops, sorry, I hit my mic there while I was trying to plug in my controller. There we go. We have a wired connection, folks. Now let's go rock climbing. Oh, god damn it. It's raining. Well, as I say that, I think it actually stopped. It's drizzling, if you will. Okay. Should have a rock in stump. Right here. Yeah. Leave me alone. I hit you with a rock. Ow! What the hell hit me with electricity? Okay, I'm out of here. It was a fair fight up until you pulled that shit out. Now, I think they want me to climb up this tree? They sure do. Yeah, interesting. Again, how would you have ever, like, found this? I would never once see this naked tree and be like, ah yes, I must climb it. Like, huh? Shout out to whoever found this Korok first. Alright. And from here, going, of course, up. That's where we're going. Now the issue is going to be, how do I blow this up without getting blown up? Not like that. Okay, that worked. Yeah, haha. Now we're gonna have some pinwheel shooting. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, where am I shooting? Am I going crazy? Where are the balloons? Oh, okay. They didn't spawn the first time. I was gonna say, I must be losing my mind. Now, we are out of regular arrows, but I do have got a couple of other ones. Ah! There. Bye-bye! Okay. There should be an acorn in this tree. Along with a lot of goodies I can harvest. Holy moly. So many goodies! Look at this! There's like a little hidden garden here. Wow. Definitely need to find Beetle to buy arrows. Couldn't find it before, but we're getting low now. Luckily, I don't think we have a whole lot more climbing to do in this little section, so even though it's raining, we should be alright. I'm wondering, can I save an arrow like this? Yep. Nice. That works. Okay, so now we gotta go over this bridge up here, and then there should be a shrine quest for us to do. This, of course, will give us another named location for our map, which is all a part of the 100%. Jetto Bridge. Mark it down. Okay, so to start the shrine quest, we gotta talk to the bird playing the accordion, because of course. Of course you do. Hello? Oh. I did not hear your approach. I was lost in this song written by my late teacher. He passed away several years ago, you see, and this was the last song he taught me. Excuse me, I fear I may have gotten carried away. Nostalgia will do that to a person. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear the ancient verse passed down in this region? Yeah, let's hear it. Oh. Excellent. Without further ado. When a single arrow threads 2 rings, the shrine will rise like birds on wings. Do you think the rings in the song refer to these oddly shaped rocks? And what of the shrine? There's mystery to be uncovered here, that's for sure. And I get the feeling the truth is beyond my wildest imagination. May the light illuminate your path. So basically, you'll see there's a bunch of rings around here, but 2 of them will line up such that you can shoot an arrow through them. But there's only 2 of them, and you've obviously got to get it from a certain angle. Do I remember which 2 they are? I do not, so I'll just have to run around here. Let's see. I feel like it was these back here. I mean, this one has the most height, which you'd think would give you the most options. I mean, maybe? No, I'm not. I mean, I'm too short to even get through there. No, I don't think it's that one. Okay, literally none of these line up. Oh, there's a couple over there too. Maybe it's these. No, I don't think it's those. It's got to be these over here somewhere. Again, I think we just gotta get the right angle. So not that one. That one's perpendicular to all the others. It might be this one and that one. Let's see. Oh yeah. It's definitely these two. I just gotta actually make the shot. Not even close. Okay. I don't got many arrows left. Ah, that was almost it. There. Got it. That was kind of poetic. That was my very last arrow. I got it. Heck yeah! Wait, where did that even come up? Over here? Oh, yeah. Luckily, because it did take a shrine quest to unveil the shrine, I don't think there will be any additional challenge for us inside. That's usually how it works. Oh, no, not in this case. There was still a task for us to do. Oh, I see what I was supposed to do there. Okay. There we go. Think that got both of them? Yeah. Nice. That was pretty easy. Okay, let's see when we load out now what our count is. We're at 218 Koroks and 34 shrines. So I've got another 4 Koroks marked on my map. So we won't get to 225, but we'll get pretty close. Which I feel like is a good place then for us to call it a day. 34 shrines and 220-ish Korok seeds is going to put us firmly at 25% completion, which I think is pretty darn exciting. Considering the fact that we've also done 1 out of 4 divine beasts, everything is lining up with the fact that we are about 1/4 done our challenge here. But we still got a couple more Korok seeds to get first. So here we've got the apples. I'm always so bad at this puzzle. So we need all 3 trees to look the same. So it needs that one right there. All the other apples have got to go. Now the issue is, of course, I do not have any arrows left, so I'm just gonna have to pick them like a peasant. Just gonna have to go apple picking. Link's really gonna embrace his white boy era. There we go. Should be it? No. Oh, I picked the wrong one. Damn it. This happens to me so often. Alright, the thing is will this reset? I'm not sure how long you have to wait for the apples to reset. I'm always so bad at the apple one. How do you just never have any arrows? Because it feels like so many of the Korok challenges require arrows that I burn through them so fast. And then we spend so much time out in the wild that I never find any vendors or anything either unless I specifically go looking for them, so... all that means is I'm constantly in an arrow deficit. Now, I feel like the apple trees take like a couple of in-game days to reset, so that might have to be one we come back to. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. I hate that puzzle. That is the puzzle that I hate the most, the apple tree one. We've had this happen to us multiple times, that I've just messed up the puzzle, and then you can't retry it right away. You gotta wait for the apples to grow back. So, we'll leave that one marked. That's one we're gonna have to return to. Instead, we'll go over this way and grab our other ones. There should be flower patches here. Yep. This one's much better than those damn apples. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, haha, you were so much less annoying than your brother over the other way. I can hear the Korok jingling. There it is. I was gonna say, I can hear you! So peaceful here in these fields. I love this. Right, and then the last Korok is under here. Meaning we need to move this thing. You wanna come over here, Jelly, and get a few residual hits. There you go. Oh, bastard. Well, let's try that again. Need to move it like this way. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, wow, did you see that? I knocked the slab so far, it actually hit that Hinox over on the other side. Oh, he didn't like that. Sorry, bud. Wow, it actually did like a good chunk of health, too. Now, the issue with the Hinox is I don't mind fighting him, except the battle would be a hell of a lot easier if I had arrows. Set him on fire, that'll help us. Burn his little shin guards that he has there. Is that my most powerful weapon? No, this is my most powerful weapon. Whew, one step. Almost wiped me out. Use up all my food fighting this guy. I hate how he looks at me and then licks his lips. That's a little disturbing. There we go. Got him! Bye! Alright, so let's take a look at the map. So we're gonna have to go back to the stupid apple tree. Other than that, we got all of these guys. So we can get rid of their stamps. You can see the reason why I try to get rid of the stamps, because then the only stamps remaining are ones that we didn't actually get, so it draws my attention to it easier, so. Get rid of all of the stamps there. I gotta get rid of these ones here. Okay, we got a clean map except for that one there that I missed. And there you have it, folks. Today we made some great progress here in our 100% challenge run. We have gotten almost officially to 25%. We're like two or three Koroks away, but essentially between the shrines and the Koroks and the main story and other collectibles, we are pretty close to 25% completion, which is a good milestone, I think. So we'll call it a day there, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out today. I hope you had a nice cozy Saturday with me, because I certainly had a nice cozy Saturday with you guys. We'll be back again next weekend to continue exploring Hyrule. In the meantime, we'll be back on Monday playing our current Monday game, which is Blueprints. I've been absolutely loving Blueprints so far, and I can't wait to dive back into it on Monday night. So hopefully I'll see you guys on Monday or maybe next weekend for some more Breath of the Wild. In the meantime, if you're looking for something to watch, head on over to the YouTube channel. We're currently playing two really fun games over there. We're playing through Suikoden 2, my first ever blind playthrough, and then we're also doing my first blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. So you can head over there while I'm offline and check out some of those videos. Otherwise, that is it from me, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully I will see you guys back here again real soon. Thanks for watching.